Oppa Gangnam Style. Oh God. Hello,
Yes,
everybody.
that. Oh God.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Glow Crazy podcast. We are your hosts, Grace and Jamie. I'm Grace.
I am Jamie.
We are so freaking happy that you're tuning in today. If you're new here, welcome to the dang show. It's so great to meet you. And for those of us who've been here before, here is our weekly gift from us to you. What the heck
It's
is
a
that?
sperm.
Oh, it's really a sperm. Okay, cool. With some lovely lips on that bad girl.
It's a sperm.
Oh, how sweet. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys love your sperm. We're swinging her around too. That's a good one, Jamie. Well, I have so many questions, but maybe we should leave them unanswered.
Hey,
Spit them
yes,
over to you.
it's the better one. It's the better one.
Well, obviously you guys have seen, if you subscribe down below, which you guys should go do right now, you will get a weekly gift from us. Super fun. We love it. Okay? Watch the video version each week on YouTube or Spotify, whichever one you prefer, the audio version on Apple. All I ask is that whatever you're watching this on, go ahead and rate us 5 stars, give us a thumbs up, favorite us, whatever you can do to support our Glow Crazy vision, girl. And don't forget, grab your Glow Crazy merch if you haven't already, so that we can glow extra great crazy together. That is linked in the description below, our Etsy shop. And yeah, and stay tuned. Like we mentioned all the way last week, we may have a little summer drop coming. Maybe some baby teas. I don't know, you guys.
Perhaps. Everybody's looking so cutesy and snatched
So
this summer.
yes. So keep your eye out, keep it on your horizon. But yeah, here we are.
Here we are, back again.
Back again. Now, we do have a question of the week. Well, actually, you know what? Let's ask the question of the week in a moment. We're going to talk about quickly what we'll be going into this episode. Today, we're talking all about the essentials that you need for your morning versus your nighttime skincare routines. Now, if you're brand new to the world of skincare, or if you're just needing some inspo or a little refresher on what you should do, we'll be breaking down everything that might be beneficial for you for your AM versus your PM regimens. Boom.
Here we ate that shit up.
Mm, mm.
So, our question of the week. Do you have a solid skincare routine in the morning and in the nighttime?
Well, I'll say for me, honestly, the only real difference is I put on my SPF in the morning, and at night I use some more occlusive products. And at night I
Mm-hmm.
like to do a mask, not every night, but if I do my mask, it will usually be in the nighttime.
Yeah.
What about you, Jamie?
I absolutely have a solid skincare routine for the morning and the nighttime.
Of course she does. The skincare queen.
Of course I do. I use different products. I don't think I use any of the same products that I use for the morning that I use at night.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know why. But also I had a little bit of an advantage. I didn't have to buy a lot of my skincare. So I was able to. So if I did have to buy a lot of my skincare, I would probably use at least some of the same. But like, you know,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
you lucked out with that gig, with that
I
part of
did.
that gig.
Yeah, I did luck out a little bit. I got a little spoiled. But that doesn't mean that I'm better than you. It does not mean that my routine is better than
Well.
yours. A. We all have the same essentials. We all need the same basics for our morning and nighttime routine. And it just so happens that my essentials are the same as yours, which means you have your protection in the morning, your SPF, your lightweights, your antioxidants, all in the morning. And then at nighttime is for prevention. So mornings protection, nighttime is prevention. So I still have my exfoliants, my acne treatments, brightening products, any anti-aging products. Those are all going to be mostly in the nighttime. I don't know what else would be in the daytime, but that would be the nighttime. But yeah, if you're new, we're gonna go over the essentials. And if you're just looking for something new and you've been doing your skincare routines forever and ever and ever, and you're just trying to do a little bit more or have a little education added to your routine, I guess, then welcome to today's episode.
Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Have a seat.
All right. So, basic morning routine.
Yes, in the morning, when it comes to your cleanse, something gentle, something hydrating. As we've talked about in the past, girl, those pillowcases,
Oh
they're
my
they are
God.
not what they seem. Okay? Me personally, I love a cleanse in the morning. Just to get, and like I said in the past, I have a deviated septum. I sleep with my mouth wide open. I'm a drooler girl.
That's so funny. That's
I'm
so
gonna have to
funny.
wash my face, okay?
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and if you aren't acne prone, but you find yourself having breakouts here and there, then a gentle active cleanser also works, something with salicylic acid or niacinamide. That would be a good option for you.
Mhm. Mhm. I wash my face every single morning. I am acne prone. Although I do use a gentle cleanser, but I also it's nice to wash your face in the morning because you're just removing everything that you put on the night before, you know? So,
Right.
it's nice too. If you have super, super dry skin and you don't want to wash your face in the morning, you don't need to. Soap and water works perfectly fine.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Exactly. The next step of your morning routine, if you're feeling fancy, consider a nice little toner. This will help even out your skin tone. It will regulate sebum production. Toners are great because they could be your extra hydration step if you're looking to add another little hydration step. This is more it's not so much an essential. So if you like, you can absolutely go the rest of your life without ever using a toner in your life. So don't think that you need one. But for our little advancers, if you're looking for something quick and nice and lightweight to add in your morning, maybe you want a vitamin C toner. Maybe you want a niacinamide toner.
Yes.
These are the
Something
toners that
that,
are good.
yeah, and it's great even, using something in a toner that complements something that's in your serum or in your
Mm-hmm.
moisturizer. So that's, the thought process there, if you're into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, after the toner, that's when your serum comes in. This is
Mm-hmm.
something that you're using to target, an antioxidant, something to target whatever you want to be doing to your face, whether it's evening out your skin tone, think vitamin C, something like that. This comes before your moisturizer because your moisturizer locks everything in.
Serums are nice.
Yeah, I love a serum. It makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself.
Yeah, right, right,
I
right.
personally, I love a vitamin C.
Mhm,
That's always my go-to.
mhm, mhm. The serum step is your most flexible step. So, like Grace said, whatever it is that you're trying to target in your skincare routine, this serum is going to be your bestie. So, pick a good one. And you also don't need like 500. I promise. You don't need 500.
You
Get
don't.
if at most two, and those two serums better not overlap in ingredients because then at that point you just need one.
Right. Because, girl, how many things can you handle at once? Me personally, I can't handle all that much in general with, my life. How much do you think your skin can handle?
That's really funny.
Like, you want things that complement.
The most I've added to my morning routine was probably like 6 steps.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that's a healthy amount, you
yeah,
know? We're not going
yeah,
to 15 steps or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But in the morning, I say you want something like an antioxidant or something hydrating, something that
Mhm,
draws moisture in, such as a hyaluronic acid.
mhm.
Niacinamide is also another great daytime ingredient to use, so keep your eye out for things like that in your serum.
Exactly. After your serum, if you'd like, again, this part's not an essential either. This is totally just like a fun little add-on, but this is when you would put your under eye cream on. So if you have dark circles, if you have fine lines and you just want to plump up the under eye area, this is where you would put your eye cream on. It would be after your serum and of course before your moisturizer. So then the next step.
Moisturizer, girl. That's my favorite step because my skin is dry as hell. Okay.
Yup. Yup.
Now, many daytime moisturizers are packed with antioxidants and a lot of ingredients to eliminate the single ingredient products in your routine. Um, and you want to use something that goes along with your skin type.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I need something that is loaded with hydrating ingredients. I actually recently switched from the Tranquilla cream from Circadia, and I've been trying out their, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it, but it starts with aqua something. And I've been loving it. I've been eating it
Ayo.
right up. Yeah, draws that moisture out, soaks it into your skin, and my skin is loving it. Loving
I
it.
love that. Wait, I love it. Still from Circadia?
I'm like loving Circadia.
As you
Loving.
should. As you
Yes.
should. Shout out Circadia. Watch this,
Yes.
please.
Please. I'm using you for a
Please.
dermaplane facial today.
Please.
Please watch.
Oh my God, watch it right now.
I
I
love you.
actually I ran out of my vitamin C serum, but my moisturizer has vitamin C in it. So I feel
Love.
like that's the same thing because it literally is.
Truly. Yes, truly.
Yeah. And then
And
your last, yes, 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 yes.
well, I was gonna say that that goes for an SPF as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you have really oily skin, I was reading up on this. I don't know how you feel about this, Jamie, but I was reading that if you have really oily skin, it won't hurt you to use a moisturizing sunscreen rather than a moisturizer and your sunscreen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How are we feeling?
I hate that. And it's only
Really?
because, yes, and it's because no matter what, you're not getting enough SPF in your moisturizer. No matter what the marketing says, you need a huge amount of that product in order to get, if you have an SPF 30 in your moisturizer, and usually when you're putting sunscreen on, it's going to be the two fingers. For moisturizer, you don't need all that much. So when you're combining the two of them and you still want to get your SPF benefits, then you got to put a lot on. That is my only concern. But I totally understand that people do it.
Yeah, and I want to know more about the how does that testing work? Like how can you put that on your freaking product that your sunscreen is an SPF 30, but yeah, you have to use 2 cups in order to get the benefits of the SPF. How is this okay, dude?
Right. So that is my only concern.
Such a
But
scam. And that's like
yeah.
there are countless articles and YouTube videos out that say, yeah, that's fine. But we need a, I want to know about the testing. People, let's be more transparent with our testing. I need to see what you're doing.
I would love to see how much SPF is actually, because moisturizer you need like a nickel size. But SPF you need a lot of it to literally put everywhere. Your face, your neck, your ears, your décolleté, sometimes even your hands if you're rubbing off. So where
You
is
know
it
what,
going?
we need on this podcast? A cosmetic chemist.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Like, I
Yeah.
need to know what the
Hmm.
hell, like,
Oh my
what's
God, that
happening?
episode would be 2 hours.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions. But either way, in the morning you need an SPF, whether it's in your moisturizer or not. You need an SPF at least 30 every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every day the sun is out, you need to wear something to protect your skin. It does not even matter if it's snowing outside, if it's raining outside. It's going to come through the windows and it's going to bounce back and it's going to cause anything to your skin, whether it's wrinkles, whether it's sun damage, skin cancer,
Yes.
anything, either way, you're going to have a beautiful, youthful glow. And this is why everybody thinks I am 15 years old. And I don't know why, but I do know why. Is because I've been wearing sunscreen every day for the past so many years.
Yes. I personally, you're starting to see my fine lines. I was not very consistent in my younger years, but hey, I'm gonna be 23 forever now.
Period. Yes, I have lines by my eyes. I totally have lines everywhere, but like,
I think that's
so does
hot.
everyone
We're not
else.
freaking children. We
Uh-huh.
are not children. We are adults, okay? That's
Grown
what's gonna
women.
happen. We smile, God forbid.
God forbid I laugh and squint when I can't see.
Please. Me, I have 20/20 vision. I look at everything like this. Girl, what are you doing? Anyways.
I was watching a YouTube video once, and the guy was like, if you really want to avoid wrinkles, but like you want to go to the extreme, then you just don't make facial expressions. And I was like, well, that can't be fucking me at all.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
so charismatic. You kidding me right now?
You can read everything I'm thinking on my face
On
at
my
all
face.
times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I saw something like that on Reddit where this guy was like, "This is me after 6 months of just using my eyes to express my feelings." What do you mean?
What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
You look insane. Like you
You
look freaking crazy. I can
what do you
guarantee.
mean by that?
Where are your values? What are they?
What facial expressions were you making? That's
Yeah,
my
I need to know.
question.
Please post examples.
Tutorial, please. So that's your day. Now, nighttime.
Nighttime. This is where a double cleanse may be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Um, the double cleanse is necessary. The first cleanse is usually an oil-based cleanser that removes your SPF from the day, your residue, the debris just from walking around. Now, if you are a person who thinks that a double cleanse may not be necessary, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If your skin is perfectly clear like glass, that's awesome. I'm loving that for you. I'm so jealous. But here's the test you do. Wash your face with your regular cleanser. Take a white cloth. Just go like this. Look at the white cloth. Is it dirty?
Mm-hmm. I like
Is it
that one.
dirty? We may
I
need a
like
double
that.
cleanse, girl.
I like that one.
Because I noticed if I just do one cleanse, my sunscreen is burning my eyes. So that means there's still stuff on my face.
Yeah.
So double cleanse is necessary, in my
I
opinion.
I cannot remember. I mean, I can remember. I cannot believe how long I've gone in my life without double cleansing. But also in my younger years, I mean, I didn't wear a sunscreen and I didn't wear makeup, but it still existed. So like things were still going on my face. I was still sweating during the day. I was still
Yeah,
existing during the day. And when you do double cleanse, for people that I need to be introduced to double cleansing, you put it on dry skin. That's the first thing. If you have a balm or an oil, you just wash your hands.
please.
Please wash your hands. Put the product on. Do not wet your face at all, and you just slather the pre cleanser on, and then that's gonna get rid of, like Grace said, it's an oil based cleanser, so it's gonna get rid of oil based products, SPF, makeup, debris, anything. Then you wash off your pre-cleanser and then you go in with your normal cleanser. So I don't know what your nighttime cleanser is. Mine is currently the same thing I use for my morning, which is just a gentle cleanser because the rest of my nighttime routine are actives. They're treating my skin. So it's nice to have a gentle cleanser,
Yeah.
but if you want to have an active cleanser and have the rest of your routine be hydrating and supportive of your skin, those are two routes you can take.
I use my mandelic acid cleanser. I love her so
Nice.
bad. I love her.
Nice.
And I
Nice.
will
I
say, I
support
got
that.
roasted for mentioning this when I was in aesthetic school. Um, Nana she knew what she was doing when she uses she still uses it to this day, her Pond's cold cream to remove her makeup. Okay? She knew what she knew that you had to
Mm-hmm.
remove your makeup. I honestly, it kind of feels like when I cleanse my face after if I'm wearing a full face of makeup, which is kind of
That's
rare at this
rare.
point.
Rare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I'm
rare for
not,
me too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I
too
don't
aware
do
how it feels. But,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm just swishing everything around. Again,
Yeah.
that's when the white towel test comes in. But, yeah, remove the
Yeah.
makeup, then cleanse.
Yep. Yep.
Double cleanse.
So then after you cleanse would be your exfoliation step, whether that is an exfoliation that you are washing off. So we use this. You still use the Dermalogica enzyme? Yeah.
I
So
do.
that is the best exfoliant literally in the world. It's
Love
like,
her.
if you guys, I'm not even kidding. Oh my god, Dermalogica needs to come on here and sponsor the actual hell out of us because we will go off about this cleanser. We would have an entire episode dedicated to their enzyme powder exfoliants if we could.
Yeah.
This product is such a holy grail. It is ridiculous.
And it lasts forever. I swear
It
it's infinite.
but I don't even remember when I bought mine. It's just the normal size.
Yeah.
I have like more. It's half full still.
And let me tell you, I'm paying full price for this because even like as a professional esthetician, they're one of those brands that has minimums for their wholesale prices. So
Mhm.
I'm going to Ulta or Sephora and I am buying the full, that's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good. I will pay the full price for it, the full retail price, and I will not
Hmm.
bat an eye.
Mm-mm. I
That
I won't
product,
look at the total.
no, me neither. But I know it's worth it.
It is. It really is. It really
Yeah.
is. I'm obsessed with it.
But that would be if you have a wash off exfoliation step, so you would do it after your cleanser. But if your exfoliation step are your serums, they're your actives, so they're your retinols, they're your AHAs, they're your BHAs if you want, they're your mandelic acids, they are your what others? What other actives are there? What other exfoliants are there? But either way, it would be your
I,
serum. So you would put
yeah.
it I put my exfoliation step I mean, I have a hydration toner that I just use at night. If I didn't use the toner, my exfoliation step would be right away. It would be the first one. Is that what you do? What do you do?
Well, I do my double cleanse. I do my serum. Well, actually, after my cleanse, I do my mist, my aloe and calendula. Again, not
Okay,
freaking sponsored.
Circadia.
I love them. I love
Not
them.
real. Real, real,
Um,
real.
and again, if I'm doing my mask, I do my mask.
Right.
But
Yeah.
then that's when after the mask, that's when I do the serum and then I hydrate.
Yeah. Okay, good. Right.
Yeah, yeah. We're on
So your
the right path.
actives. And then after your actives, it is, and this is more, you know, I personally, if you have an active as a serum, I think that this still is an essential. You need some sort of hydration after you exfoliate because you want to hydrate your skin because you're trying to exfoliate and active and like you're removing a lot of dead skin cells, which is great, but we don't want to dry out or irritate our skin or over exfoliate it. So we just want something hydrating and moisturizing on our skin after the exfoliant. And then that could be another serum. Have you tried anything from the brand Lemieux?
No, but
They're a little pricey.
I know that name.
There is a calming serum that when Nicole and I went to the IECS, whatever it was, the beauty trade show in in the city.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, we were bonding with Lemieux people, and this one woman, bless her heart, she was like, "Oh, you want to spin the wheel?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." She goes, "Or you could just tell me whatever you want, and I'll just give it to you." And I was like, "How about both? I spin the wheel, and you just give me whatever I want." She's like, "All right."
Yeah.
She gave me this calming gel and it's literally the best. It is just it's a lightweight. It doesn't feel lightweight when you apply it, but then it just absorbs right into your skin or it absorbs into
Ooh.
mine. My dry skin was drinking it, but oh my god, it was so nice. So if you ever come across Lemieux, get that serum, get anything from there. They're great.
Writing that down.
Noting.
Do you know, do you know the brand Butte? I'm sure you do.
I think I do. Yeah, wait, I do.
First of all, I think their sunscreen will be the next one that I try because it just looks so delightful.
Nice.
Um, but they have a collagen drench that I've been dying to try. We sell it at the boutique, so I just need to like just get it,
Do it. Just get
buy
it,
the
yeah.
freaking routine. But I've been so interested in trying that, especially like at night, because I haven't had a collagen product, like a collagen-based product, and I really want to try it.
Ooh. You'll like it. I've had a
All
few of
right,
those.
this is my sign then to myself.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So,
Now,
after your hydration, what's next?
well, that's when we do any spot treatments. Or, I'm sorry, spot treatments are before moisturizing?
Yeah.
Now, when would you put on an acne patch if you're using that?
I would put on an acne patch after you moisturize because you don't put a patch on and then moisturize over it because you still want that area that you're putting the patch on to get the moisturizing benefits.
Okay.
So, if I'm putting an acne patch on or pimple patches on, I would do a moisturizer and I would probably avoid using a facial oil because I like to do both sometimes. But if your pimple patches are great, then they'll just go through every single product that you put on and they'll stay on your face even if you have a facial oil on. But you could avoid the facial oil for that night.
So you're not all slippy and slidey, waking
Yeah,
up with your
exactly.
patch that was here all the way down here.
Exactly. I've done that a few times. I'll
Yeah,
wake up and
yeah.
it's on my pillow. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up.
All right. I love wasting that. That's great.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
love wasting and when did that come off during the night? Like, what the
Thank you.
fuck?
Thanks
Literally
so
that.
much.
Like,
But yeah, so you're targeting spot treatment that you're using. And then,
mhm.
like Jamie said, your facial oil or your sleeping mask that you want to finish the night off
Mhm.
with. Those have been super popular recently. Those have been super popular recently. Sorry.
We're absolutely leaving that in. That was really funny.
Like, okay, you freaking nerd. But yeah, they have been. I've been seeing them everywhere.
I like a sleeping mask. I have a sleeping mask from Bubble. I love that
Ooh,
mask. I
that's
love
actually
Bubble.
I impulse bought their pre-cleanse
No way.
at
Wait,
at
the tiny pink makeup remover, or do they have a pre-cleanse?
it's like a longer bottle.
Hey
Yeah, and
yo! Bet.
yeah.
You
And
like it?
yeah, I do really like it. I'm actually going to use it for the dermaplaning service today. But
No
it's
way.
actually I would grab it, but it's at the freaking boutique.
Boutique,
But
yeah.
I bought it at the worst possible spot I could have possibly CVS, dude. Like, why would you
No. They're
CV?
at CVS.
They're only at C. No, obviously not.
No,
They're
they're
at like
not
Target.
only at CVS,
I just
yeah.
feel like CVS to me is like so expensive for no reason. So I'm like, I wonder
Oh,
if I
okay.
could have gotten it cheaper elsewhere, but it's an impulse buy.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh my God, I thought you were gonna start bashing drugstore skincare. I was gonna get
No, no,
so
no.
mad. No, but that
No.
that makes sense. CVS is a little expensive. They are at Walmart.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't I don't
okay.
know if there's a Walmart near you, but they are at Walmart.
Our Walmart.
Walmart.
Our Walmart is like an alternate universe. It feels like a fever dream, but I'll go there for a bubble.
That's crazy. I love that.
I'll have to compare prices, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Um, we did skip moisturizer, which is before your facial
Oh,
oil and sleeping mask.
I'm sorry. I totally thought that we touched on
Talk.
moisturizer. I apologize.
When picking out a moisturizer for the nighttime, it is totally important that it is a little bit thicker, maybe a little bit more occlusive than your daytime moisturizer because we want to steal in all the moisture. We want to lock everything in. And when you sleep, you lose water in your skin, our favorite term in the whole world, TUL, transepidermal
Hmm.
water loss. And we want to have a moisturizer that will prevent that. So, everything that you're putting on your skin for the nighttime we want to stay in our skin. And that would be where your heavy moisturizer comes in. I absolutely have a different moisturizer for nighttime. And I think I
Oh,
always have, to be honest, but yeah,
that's what's up.
that's what's up.
That's the way to do it. Hey, if you can do it, get yourself a
Do
more
it.
inclusive moisturizer for nighttime.
Mhm.
And an
Mhm.
eye cream perhaps. Anything
Mhm.
that will lock all that in.
So, guess what my friend gifted me this week?
What?
Tallow.
Hey, give it a shot.
I have to say, it's a good product. It is
Really?
a good
Okay, so
product.
what
It's a
is it?
good
Is it a
product.
moisturizer or
So I use it as I didn't use it as a moisturizer. I used it as after my moisturizer because my moisturizer for nighttime is lighter than I would like, but I am just trying to use it to just to use it. And I really like it. It's
okay,
it
okay.
feels like a balm combined with a cream and or maybe just that one does, but it's not as thick as I thought. I also didn't apply too much on because I knew it was like a just more thicker occlusive. But yeah, the beef tallow, I woke up and my skin was shiny. It was
Damn,
dewy. I was like,
okay.
okay, tallow. Oh my
I need
God.
I need you to bust a myth for me then, since you're using it. Once you've been using it regularly, I saw this reel from this esthetician that was talking about how she put the steamer on her client's face, and then the room smelled like meaty.
You're fucking kidding me right now.
It could have just been like her just trying to get people not to buy tallow, but I want to know if that's something that will happen. I'm
Oh
just because
my,
that's what I think of now because she
you're
said that.
You're gonna tell me beef's gonna be in my pores? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
just like
get
smell like
meat
meat.
sweats. I'm gonna get meat sweats. I don't
No!
even eat meat. I don't even eat meat. I don't even eat beef.
You get the meat sweats. That's so funny, actually.
Oh my God.
But I want to follow your journey with it. See it through. See it through.
I literally started using it the other day.
I want to know.
So,
I really
first
do.
week, I will use it way more consistently now that I'm gonna tell you my journey. It's
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
very curious.
Oh my
I'm very
God. I
curious.
need to go get my face steamed just so I
Yeah.
can. Oh my
Do
God.
I smell like
Ew.
I smell like beef.
I
I
smell like
smell like
beef.
beef.
I smell like beef. Oh my God, I'm so nervous now.
Hey, it literally I was like it's kind of hard to believe that that would happen because it's not like I put on I can't even think of an ingredient that's like vitamin C and you smell like oranges. That doesn't really
Yeah.
make sense. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Oh my God, a CBD smell like weed.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for real. Hey.
Wow. What the
Yeah.
hell? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So let me
Hmm.
know. Let
Yeah.
let the Glow Crazy listeners know next
Yeah.
time you
Now
get a facial.
I'll let you know if I get meat sweats. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, a quick little note. When you want to do a face mask, I know that you say you usually do yours at night. I kind of do mine sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. So, like, whatever. But if you were doing a face mask, you need to cleanse your face first. You need to cleanse your face first. You absolutely need to put your face mask on clean skin because you're not going to get any of the face mask benefits on dirty skin. If you just didn't wash your face at all and you're putting a mask on, you might as well not do anything at all because it's not working at all. So then, if you are using a an exfoliant that you wash off and you want to do a face mask at night, I'm trying to think of what we did in school. You do your
Exfoliate, then
exfoliation
mask.
first and then you put your mask on and then yeah,
Then
because you're not gonna
serums.
yep, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, just make sure that whenever you're putting your face mask on, make sure it's not on a dirty surface. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the only
No
note I wanted to
doity.
add. No,
Do you have a
Doherty.
favorite mask?
Do I have a favorite mask? That's
Or
a really
current fave? What's in
That's
your
a
rotation?
really good question. I have a lot of favorite masks, but one of the masks that I find myself doing a lot is from a brand called Masktini that
Mm.
recently became available in the United States as per last year. That would be my doing.
Hell
Um
yeah.
and it's a great, great, great brand. I really like it. They're from, couldn't even tell you. Actually, I have no idea where they're from, but they have a charcoal mask. I don't think it's charcoal, or it is charcoal. I don't know. It's charcoal looking.
Okay,
And
okay.
I really, really like it every time I break out. It's one of the only charcoal masks I've ever found in my life that actually will do something and will make my skin look different the next day. So
Okay.
if you're looking up and you want to try to find a good mask and you have acne prone, a little combination skin, then Mask Teeny will be your bestie. I really like it. And when you apply it, it's one of those that like heats up at first. It comes on really nicely. I use like this much of it and it gets whole like the half of my face. It
Okay.
spreads so beautifully. I don't even know how, but it spreads nicely. And yeah, every time I break out, I literally use it. So, like, if I'm on my period or I'm getting my period and I'm having hormonal breakouts, I will use that mask.
Okay.
Good
Well,
one.
shout out Mastini and shout out to Jamie for making it available in the US, bitch.
Yeah.
That's
Damn right.
badass.
Yeah. So true.
Hell
True, true,
yeah.
true. Ah, So,
Well,
yeah.
this was a great, quick episode this week, going over
Mm.
all those essentials in our skincare routines, plus a little bit more. If
Mhm.
you're new to
Mhm.
skincare, we hope you enjoyed learning something. We hope we helped make it a little bit less intimidating for you. It's
Yeah.
simple. Don't overthink it. Um, and if you're not new to skincare, we hope we still taught you a little something. We hope you had a great time.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your
Yeah.
time this episode.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we wrap it up, Jamie?
Comment down your favorite step of your skincare routine.
Yes. What's your favorite? What do you look forward to when you go and you're like, yes, it's time to do my skincare. I can't wait to put on
Blank.
my blank.
My blank. My blank. I don't even know what mine would be. I think mine's when it's over because I actually like
I
like I'm just yeah, for
it's
all
a
the
chore.
it's a chore. It's a little bit of a chore sometimes.
I wish I could say, oh yeah, it's my me time. I take the
No,
time for myself. I want to be
it's
done.
not.
I want to
It's
go
not.
back and
Yeah,
sit
I
on
want
the
to be done.
couch.
Yeah, like I'm done.
Yeah, done. I
Which
do
is
love
crazy.
I know, right? Like for what we do. But I love exfoliating. I love using that exfoliant that we are obsessed with by
Mhm.
Dermalogica. And I love moisturizing because I feel like I just like, it's like when you're really thirsty in the middle of the night and you take a chug of water. It's like, yes, we're hydrated.
I did that at 5:30 in the morning.
Me too. When Corey, he wakes up at like 4 a.m. and I was like, baby, can you please do me a huge favor? Can you get me a glass of water, please? Score.
No, but for real, real shit.
hmm hmm But
So,
yeah,
any other closing thoughts?
no, I mean, as I mentioned before, please rate this episode 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to this on. Check out any of our other videos that are on the screen wherever they are. Check out our social media in the description below. Check out our Etsy shop. Keep us on your radar as summer comes, or get yourself some. We are almost out of these crew necks with the freaking pockets. With the pockets,
Pockets.
okay? Get on that. Get yourself a freaking crew neck, okay? Reach out to us if
Pockets.
you have any questions. But you know the
Sure.
drill. Do something that makes you happy today. Drink some water. Drink a lot of water. Wear your freaking SPF and glow freaking crazy. Yes!
Hey, 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 hey,
Hey,
hey.
hey.